Hey, it's Doug with America's Best Restaurants. We travel the country coast to coast, north, south, east, west, even diagonal once in a while to find the best restaurants that you should dine at every single week. We're in Columbus, Ohio. It's the state capital of the Buckeye State, home of us. That's why we love Ohio. We are in Columbus, and we are at Hank's Texas BBQ. This is Brad. He created it. Tell us about Hank's.
Well, we came up with Hank's. We thought about what to do in Columbus. We have so many restaurants here, and we tried to figure out what genre of restaurants we really needed to improve upon. Our goal here is to kind of make barbecue what it is down south. Barbecue is almost a religion in Texas, and we kind of wanted to bring that to Columbus. It's built around community, and as you can smell the smoke throughout the air, we have countless times people have come up and said that they've smelled us from a block away. Yeah. And that's kind of the great thing about barbecues. You don't really need too much advertising because you advertise yourself in your own neighborhood. I always enjoyed cooking food that took a long time to make, you know, not your fillets, your strips, your ribeyes. That never really excited me. We really enjoyed cooking, like braising short ribs, things that took a good amount of love, a difficult piece of meat that actually is the best flavor in the end. So what better to do than a 15-hour brisket or a 5-hour rack of ribs, where you really get what you put out of it or put into it out of it.
Yeah. So now for the amateur barbecue people, and I say this jokingly because the reason I really wanted to come and be able to meet Brad is that I lived in Texas for 11 years, and I'm a barbecue snob. I was trained on Texas barbecue. I love it, and it's hard to match. What is the difference between a Texas barbecue, a Carolina barbecue? You've got a Memphis barbecue. How do you fit in?
Texas barbecue, brisket is king. If you're on the East Coast, Carolina barbecue, you're talking whole hog. Memphis or Kansas City, typically you're talking about ribs. Texas barbecue is all about the brisket. It's all about 100% wood. We don't cook with any gas or electric. It's all wood, so we've got to be there to man the fires, stoke the fires. So we can't like set it and forget it, go home, sleep 8 hours and come back into work. We've got to get here early, get the wood going, get the fires hot, get the smoker up to temperature, and manage it from start to finish.
Love it. Excellent. All right, so we always profile 3 menu items. What are the 3 items we're going to profile today?
We've got our Barbecuery Board. That's something so you can get a sample of everything. It's a play on Charcuterie Board. We also do a Hank's Way, which is our brisket sandwich. We do some house pickles on top and use our white barbecue sauce. That's probably my favorite thing on the menu, best bang for your buck. And then also we did our Brisket Nachos, which is our burnt ends that are left over from brisket. There's a lot of trimming involved with brisket, so we try to use everything we can. We shredded up some brisket and threw it on some fried tortilla chips with our queso dip, pickled red onions that are house pickled, and pico de gallo. It's all delicious.
Excellent. You know what? Enough with this stuff. I'm ready. I want to go taste this. I want to reminisce about Texas. You come with me. Let's go check it out.
Good.
Hey, we're back. Here we go. 3 items. I'm like a kid at Christmas right now. So let's start right here. What is that?
So this is our Barbecuery Board. It comes with 3 ribs, a 1/4 pound of brisket, a half chicken, smoked sausage, and pulled pork. And then we throw some of our house pickles on there and some bread, just if you want to make sandwiches. Second, we've got our Hank's Way. This is kind of the quintessential sandwich that if we want you to have one thing from this restaurant, it would probably be this sandwich. It's 3 things we're really proud of. The brisket, it's obviously number 1. Our pickled vegetables are really, really good. Sometimes people ask to take them off, and I can't stress enough to keep them on there. And then it's topped with our white barbecue sauce, which is If you do barbecue sauce, which we don't condone that, but we just have them here because we know people are going to ask for them. If you're doing brisket, I would strongly suggest doing the white barbecue sauce.
So is that something you guys created here?
Yes, we created it. It's an aioli. It's not mayonnaise based. We don't use mayonnaise. We start from scratch. We use the eggs, mustard, oil, garlic, vinegar, honey, and we crafted it from scratch. And it's been probably our most popular, if not second, just because everyone's going to swing towards the barbecue sauce.
Got it. Excellent. All right. The last but not least.
Last but not least is our brisket nachos. We use our burnt ends to throw on top of our brisket nachos with house-made queso sauce, pickled red onions, and pico de gallo, and also delicious.
Very good. These are just 3 of the menu items. If you were coming to Columbus for Ohio State, maybe the Blue Jackets, the Columbus Crew, maybe it's the zoo, you're coming in to visit, this is definitely one of the places you need to put on your must-do list. And if you live in Columbus, for heaven's sakes, if you're not coming here on a weekly basis, why? This is Texas Barbecue. It has my seal of approval on it. You need to be here on a weekly basis. So how can people find you, Brad?
Obviously, Google. Our website is Hank's Texas BBQ Clintonville. And then we also have Instagram, which is Hank's Texas BBQ Clintonville, and on Facebook as well as the same thing.
Very cool. They also have a full listing right here on americasbestrestaurants.com. So I highly encourage you to come down here and sample this yourself, because this is ours. It's time to eat. Enough talking with you. I don't want to be rude, but I gotta go. I'm out.